Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a new YouTube video. I'm calling this my Revitalization YouTube video, and essentially I've taken a massive break from YouTube. I've never really been consistent with it. I uploaded videos here and there over the last like 3 or 4 years, and this might be the 4th or 5th like revitalization video where I took a break, then I'm back on it. But I swear this is the start to a lifelong, consistent uploading spree for as long as I'm around and as long as YouTube is around, which I'm sure will be forever. So, in the past, I've been making workout videos primarily, a little bit of personal development stuff in there too. I can't really remember everything I did. Some of it was business oriented, personal development, a lot of fitness, like workouts, random stuff like that. And it will continue along that general theme. A lot of the stuff that I made videos on personal development wise and business wise, it was like essentially me teaching you something about what I've learned. And I'm gonna continue that kind of position to a certain extent. I'm more so gonna be just documenting my experience and what I've learned, and then you can take whatever value you find from it. I'm not necessarily here to be an authority in terms of like the fitness, the mindset, the business, because I don't feel yet like I'm qualified to be an authority. On my consistent kind of YouTube uploading spree, maybe in 2019, 2018, I was making very authoritative videos, like oriented to teaching you things. And honestly, the way my personal kind of mindset journey went is like when I first started to enter like the entrepreneurship world, I was building my mindset, and I thought my mindset was like the best fucking thing ever. I thought that I thought it was perfect. I thought that I had it down pat. I thought I knew everything, and that obviously isn't the case. And the reason why I felt like I had such an easy time kind of grasping and implementing these mindset routines is because I wasn't really in the entrepreneurship space, and therefore I wasn't really overcoming any real life obstacles. But ever since I did actually initiate the entrepreneurship journey with creating my own business, and I'm like 8 or 9 months in my own business as of right now, ever since I did that, I realized that I know nothing. I realized that there is so much work needed on my personal mindset, my personal development, my skill set in business, and I'm gonna come off on a much less aggressive stance than I used to, because frankly, I don't feel qualified to be like, this is right, this is wrong, you should do this, shouldn't do that, because I'm still trying to figure that shit out for myself. I frankly have no idea. And every day I kind of wake up and like, am I doing the right thing? What should I be improving? How do I do this? How do I do that? And that's more kind of the vibe that I'm going to come in with now on YouTube, is just going over kind of what I'm currently dealing with, more so as a documentation. Is one of the reasons why I'm doing this. I think in 10 years it'll be fucking awesome to look back on this exact video and videos I'm going to start making in the future, and kind of see where I came from. And I think that while I may not be taking as aggressive as a stance on teaching you guys shit, I think that you guys still may find some value from it, because while I'm still in the mode where it's like I don't know much and I still have so much to learn, I think that I have come a pretty long way, and I think that nothing can really replace cold hard experience. And I've read tons of books and tons of YouTube videos, the whole 9 yards, before I started any of this shit, and that's kind of how I thought I knew everything. And now that I've actually done it, I've learned like 1,000 times more. I've also failed 1,000 times more. I have felt at times 1,000 times more insecure. I've felt at times 1,000 times more on top of the world. Essentially, entering an actual business, an actual entrepreneurship climate is an exponential personal development growth vehicle, and that's kind of where I want to help you guys who perhaps haven't started your own thing, who want to start something, perhaps don't have an idea or don't have a medium to actually direct your time, attention, energy towards. There's going to be a lot of people who already have their shit figured out, and that's great. I personally came from a point, and I'm still kind of getting out of that point where I had nothing figured out, no idea where my life was going to take me, and no idea how to proceed. And those are, I guess, the type of people that these type of videos are going to be oriented towards. So if you are still figuring out your personal development life, your business life, your career life, your fitness life, as I'm sure a bunch of you are, I think that you might be able to take some value from a few of these videos. And I'm not an expert on a lot of things, but if you guys do have any questions, I might be able to speak on them depending on how qualified I feel. But essentially I'm just gonna be sharing my experiences, my knowledge, the lessons I've learned, and hopefully you guys can find some value from it. I really don't know the direction or the scope that this YouTube channel is gonna take. I'm essentially gonna adapt with my interests and my endeavors as I continue on with my life. But essentially right now it's just gonna be a lot about my life and the lessons I've learned. And with that said, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over. I committed to my first video this Sunday. It's gonna be in a day in the life video. I remember actually when I was on my YouTube grind in like a couple years ago, that was like my most requested video, or I guess my most requested video idea that I never really did, was a day in the life. So, and I actually think I recorded a couple versions of it, but I never actually edited it and posted it. So that's what I'm gonna do this Sunday, my current day in the life, as well as a more in-depth kind of rundown of what my current endeavors are and kind of what my, I guess, plan would be for the next like 1, 2, 3 years. Because that's all I really have planned out, honestly. I don't have anything further than that. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to let me know if you guys have any video suggestions, and I hope you guys can find some value from the stuff I'm going to be putting out. On another note, I'm also starting a podcast, and the podcast will be, I don't even know, I don't even want to pencil in a scope or a general theme on that thing, because I think I'm going to take that podcast across all aspects of my life, kind of like this YouTube, my YouTube videos, but I have no idea. I'm going to start both, see where they go, and I'll keep you guys updated on what that podcast is and how to access it. Anyways, that's enough for now. Again, I hope you guys enjoy this stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.